short, so don't applaud because it'll take up too much time. This one's a bit longer. It's called Outside. We move from any definition. Aspects are not measured under black cap. This judgment's just words. No reverse rotations or solar orbits, only random detonations. It's a play for dead actors lying on doorsteps and looking for exits where ravens fly through like bullets. Beaks tear flesh, juggle eyeballs. In these galleries our voices are not echoed, and I care less. I peel off a face, hide it in shadow untraced. Tomorrow I'll try a new strategy. These birds do not rise in empty spaces, are starving for skunk, sucking juices by heartbeats. I'll see how it ends, in pulses of cells. Some agreement to dance, an unsigned decision, and I play poker with ghosts. They unknew their deaths, were perfect in their dreams. I watched the husks unharvested, bones unhinged, awaiting a gleaning. You can see the holes where light comes in, and all the thundering world is at my door. I just put out my feet, go walk about here. Right, this one is a more social one. It's about female genital mutilation. Sorry. Inside the scream, you don't hear the knife slice through soft flesh. These sounds don't travel. Young girls, he says, are clay. Shape them to taste. Sorry about that. If anyone's offended, it's a situation that offends. I was offended, that's why I wrote the poems. Same goes for the next one. This is for our girls in Nigeria. In Chibok, here a girl may not learn. Here a girl may not have pleasure. Here a girl is just a cunt which cooks in silence. They have faces, these girls. In Chibok they have names, they have faces. They are not cunts. Like death is not a noun, like fear is not a word. Second one for the girls in Nigeria. They said, this light of books is untaught you on dusty ground. New lessons are written in cum and blood, and smiles are foreign now. This is for those people, boys and girls, who have suffered abuse. Teachers, priests, whatever. It's called Dark Priest. Counting his beads, his dark rosary shining no light, he comes for comfort, justifies his whisperings in dark rooms. Ah, how we bled, fear running down our legs with his grey cum. One bead counted, 58 to go. Right, here's a plug for my book. If anyone wants to get it, I've got copies. But that's later. Elemental ocean. Listening to waves whisper of whales and stigmata of squid. Words pour down in time. Trees bend in deep green. Hear tales which flow in sand. Here, in every drop of silent matter, these words don't choose. They swim in fire, burn myths, the ocean sings. Panacea. Death came early this morning. I know. I saw her. She came strafing quiet houses, slashing infants with shrapnel, gutting the sick with bayonets. She said, I am only here invited. I limit damage, remove pain. I am the final cure. This is a bit. We are not dealing with stationary things. This is standing still. This is movement. I am the being that produces sound. I am the center of myself. We are strangers in space, and this is no occasion to be anxious. Only the perception has changed. Listen. Very high. A chorus of children's voices reflected in a spherical mirror. I thought I was going to lose time finding it. This is weird. Guides. My deaths sleep with me. I shall not forget. I do not step lightly through bones. I name all the faces. They are my necessary ghosts. They fall like fruit, sweet, plenty. Putrid beds of richness. I am not guilty. I just survive. Just breathe and sleep. Right. This is a bit different. Dragons. A planet, a moon, a sun, a fucking big rock, a solar system mathematically hurtling through to some unfinished line, some unfilled spot. Can't stop, can't spin out more days, more time to drift. Gravity pulls in different directions, quartering, straining to break the bones of all these stories, shattering theories, cutting strings, and the professors go crazy, can't see a light in this tunnel, worms burrow eating earths in vast black holes. I run to from disasters, collecting explosions, the words pour out like bitter honey, I shine in clusters. This again is for the girls in Nigeria. And for our brilliant Western democratic governments who are doing so much to get them out of there. James. Dead bird floating thickly in effluent river. Brings news from sick wars. The girls have gone in chains, convenient holes in warped times. And here, nothing is done most efficiently. It's what they're paid for, faithful servants. Right, last one from the book. Ooh, sorry. Some of these were published in an online poetry mag called Bone Orchard Press, poetry rather, which is where I got the title from. Orchard. I grow arms and legs. A face will appear, and I shall learn speech. If bleeding is needed, I'll open the veins. Be this orchard red, it will grow bones. This is my graveyard, and behind these stones, singing with new lips, I grow skin for these rites, coming in profusion, renewing dead earth. And an old one, just to finish. It's not so dark. It's called Regeneration Sutra. It's for Christopher Smart's cat. For the world is besieged and the walls are broken. For the sun is drying our tears and the halls are open. For thought has passed and the mind is a door. For the books have been burnt and the print is crimson. For the forest has grown in through the window. For there is a flower in the skull. For the growing is music and the dying is laughter. For the day is very long. For an atom is a glance and a greeting is a prayer. For words speak themselves and letters go astray. For the lute has no strings and the sea is in tune. For the storm has no meaning and the rain is only water. For fear is a shadow and dreams are crystal. For hope is a field and the mountains are silver. For the river sings and the wolves come down to drink. For the day is very long. For the leopard's eyes glow brightly. For a spurt of blood is an eternity, and a heartbeat is an entrance. For the day is very long. For everything is a question, and the gesture is the answer. For being is a word, and the words are forgotten. For the doing is done, and the seeing is sown. For the story is told, and the speaker is silent. For the silence has spread, and the earth is at hand. For the womb is swollen, and the sky is expectant. For there are no limits, and we have yet to be born. For the day is very long.